Hi sisters, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, we're doing something that you guys literally begging for it, requesting for, commenting about it for years now. And that is the Zodiac Makeup Challenge. I have not been ignoring you, I actually been putting this video off, and I'm going to tell you why. Please don't kill me in the comments, but I don't exactly believe in astrology. I know, okay, I might be probably the only person in Los Angeles, California that does not believe in this. I don't really believe in like anything, and I feel like basing life decisions on stars in the sky is a little bit weird. But a few weeks ago, I was talking to my good friend Nervina, who is the president and creative director at Anastasia Beverly Hills, and she's telling me how I am the most Gemini she's ever met. And this really sparked my brain because I had no idea what that meant. So I called my mom, I asked for my birth certificate, the time and location of my birth, put it in the CoStar app, and then started doing a lot of research. And I will admit to you live on camera right now that I was shook because some things in my horoscope were extremely accurate to actually what I'm feeling and going through in my life. So for today's video, I thought it would be super fun to sit down, play with some makeup, of course. We did some research and I'm about to find out how being a Gemini affects my relationships, my friendships, my communication, my artistry, my personality, my business, and literally everything else. And maybe by the end of this video, I'll be a believer in astrology. Let's get started. Alright guys, jumping right into this. As you can see, I already have a full face of makeup on, but don't worry, that's about to change very quickly. Like I said, I'm not very educated in astrology or being a Gemini at all, but the one stereotype that I have heard a million different times is that Geminis are two-faced. Personally, I feel like I'm not two-faced. If I love you and you're gonna know. And if I don't like you, I'm not the person to go out of my way to fake it like people also definitely know. We're gonna learn more about this in this video today, how this actually affects decisions as Geminis, but I do have super cool idea for this makeup look today, and that's gonna be representing the two different ways you guys see me as an influencer. On this half of the face, I'm gonna keep it natural that I have on right now, and that is kind of like my day-to-day go-to glam. And that's like my off-camera look that you guys don't always like to see. Whereas on this side, I want to represent my YouTube personality, the over-the-top kind of like on-brand James Charles that you guys all know and love, colorful, bright, and apologetic, but overall just confidence on this side. So let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so as I take off the side of my face, Louis is gonna read me the daily horoscopes today.
Ready to receive your blessings, you might be disappointed by the way your surroundings react to new things coming your way. Self-awareness is the key to understanding any relationship issues these days.
That is some tea.
Instead of thinking about ways of others, think about your own decisions and choices that led you here, and think about the change you wish to make to your own approach.
So this is really saying think about how your own actions are affecting situations rather than others are affecting situations. See, like this is the things that makes me a little skeptical about this, because that was like the most general statement ever. Like, oh, think about yourself. I mean, I think a lot about myself. Like, I do always love a bit.
That brush did not just break.
It did. This makeup look today, by the way, is gonna be inspired by Taylor Graham MUA on Twitter. And since we're gonna be talking, I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna use the Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy palette. This is their new pastel collaboration with Pony. Use code James for 10% off.
I want to hear strengths and weaknesses.
Just drag me.
Strengths: gentle, affectionate.
Gentle.
Affectionate, curious, adaptable.
Oh.
Need to learn quickly and exchange ideas.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm extremely adaptable. Like you can put me in any new environment of any situation and I will always make my best to succeed. I wouldn't say, however, I'm very gentle. It just depends on the situation though, on who I'm talking. Like with my friends and the ones that I love, I'm not very gentle, but that's always like the tough love, wanting everybody around me to be the best versions of themselves, but I'm good at giving advice and like helping people out, and on those situations I'm more gentle.
Okay, so now weaknesses. It says you're nervous.
Oh, I strongly disagree with that.
Inconsistent.
Disagree.
And indecisive.
Oh, that's deep. Nervous? I don't think I'm nervous at all. I mean, I do not get nervous rarely at all.
Yeah, you get like anxiety a little.
I do, that's a recent thing though. Yeah, but overall I will not say that I'm a nervous person. I don't think that's the case. Oops.
Then it's just a little blurb about what you like and dislike. You like music, books, magazine, and chatting with anybody, and short trips around town.
That is so accurate. It's not even funny. That is so T.
Gemini dislikes being alone, being
Yep.
confined,
Yep.
repetition,
Yep.
routine.
That's T. I hate being alone. That's literally what Louis loves in me. I always have friends over every single day. I always have to film with somebody in the room. I love having people over. I hate repetition. I literally get bored doing the same thing over and over again. Let's keep going. This is fun.
Geminis have strong opinions and personalities. Geminis have strong opinions and personalities, and they often need to be the center of attention. They are highly versatile, love a good argument, but will often butt heads with those whose opinions differ from their own. It takes a lot to hold a Gemini's attention span, though once they find their passion, they go in all the way. Gemini is the sign of kindred spirit energy. Gemini loves a dynamic duo and is always seeking their other half.
Oh my god. That is a whole entire drag. I do enjoy company. I do like having friends over.
Geminis are changeable and open-minded, and
Yeah.
that makes them excellent artists, especially writers and journalists. And their skills and flexibility makes them shine in trade, driving, and team sports.
Driving.
Did I just say driving?
Driving? Oh, that's a lie. Team sports. Well, I'm definitely not good at sports. But when it comes to team activities, I definitely am a team player. I do love a good, healthy competition. Although I might be not the strongest person on the team, I will be motivated playing on the team, which is equally as important.
They are versatile, a
Yep.
fun-loving sign, born with a wish to experience everything there is out there in
Yeah,
the world.
that's definitely
This
true.
makes their character inspiring and never boring.
This is like very accurate. Let's go like more in depth. Ah!
Should we just jump in the love?
Oh god. Let's just get over with.
Fun and always ready for an intellectual challenge, Geminis see love first through communication and verbal contact, and
Yes.
find it as important as physical contact
Yes.
with their partner.
Oh my god, yes!
When these two combine, obstacles all seem to fade. They are always ready to flirt. A Gemini can spend a lot of time with different lovers until they find the right one who is able to match their energy. And when they find the right person, a lover, a friend, and someone to talk to combined in one, they will be faithful and determined to always treasure their heart.
That is literally me. Like, that's me in a paragraph. I value communication more than anything. There was one guy that I talked to, and I'm not gonna go into specifics because he's a very nice person, but I was talking to him for a very good moment. He was like 6'3", so insanely hot, beautiful face, beautiful body, really great outgoing personality. I truly thought that I was gonna be with him for a hot minute, but unfortunately when he flew home, the communication like really dropped out of the window, and it went like from talking every single day, spending a week together, to literally waiting 10 hours for a response. And I tried to fix it, and I tried to fix it, and I tried to fix it, but I ultimately realized that I couldn't change how a person thinks and how they communicate.
The biggest challenge for any Gemini's love life is to find an emotion that lasts, especially as they get older and realize they are already in a repetitive mode of superficial and disappointing bonds. Their personality doesn't allow much depth, for they are on a mission to spread information, not to dig into them and find mistakes, holes, or resolutions. They look at life from a relative perspective of movement, being the one to circle the sun, moving forwards and backwards from Earth's point of view, never certain of their own direction. The one thing that really made sense was their personality doesn't allow much depth. I don't think it's your personality, but it's your situation.
You're right, Louis, it's not your personality because I do have a lot to me, but I don't think I like it talking about it much. I'm not a very like vulnerable person. I don't like going too in depth talking about it. My short is about my feelings, my situation, and my career. That's make very difficult to me kind of get in depth in relationships, and unfortunately I had far more experience with people that weren't talking to me for right intentions than good. So it's like made me build up my wall even higher.
They tend to make a gazillion friends. People equals information. So Geminis like to procure a large garden of contacts they can call upon. That said, the emotional requirements of maintaining relationships can swiftly overwhelm them, and then, honestly, they just cut out the dead wood away.
That is so true. I love talking to people, I love making new friends. I'm a very, very social person, but there's a lot of people that I have to keep up on a daily basis in terms of like my best friends, my team that I work with, different businesses that we're currently working on projects. But sometimes I tend to overlook other conversations. Like there have been definitely times where friends from old high school or friends that I was with when I first started social media, and they're like, well, I feel like you really forgot me. But it sucks to hear because that was never the intention, but it just does for me because I'm moving on very, very quickly and just start new friendships. That sucks. That is definitely true though. Let's do a little bit of career.
In constant need of intellectual stimulation.
This is just literally reading to me fulfill.
The most suitable job for a Gemini has to be challenging to their brain. They are skillful, inventive, and often very smart with a need for a dynamic working environment and lots of social contacts met in the office.
Oh my god. Is astrology real? Oh, come on.
If they were created for multitasking, problem solving, and bringing new ideas to life, they need a workplace that won't keep them stuck in a routinely repetitive task.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean that's hit the hammer then that hits the nail on the head. I did this job because I like being mentally stimulated. I've talked about this a million different times, and I'm my own boss, which is my blessing in the way that I get to make sure that I'm not on a routine thing every single day. Wow, this is crazy.
Your ruling planet is Mercury.
What does that even mean?
It says that Mercury is a planet which is associated with speed, and Geminis think fast, eat fast, move fast, and
talk fast. Yeah.
They change their mind fast. So much so that they can even meet themselves coming back round the other way. This can make them seem erratic because they don't stick to their opinions or commitments.
Wow. The speed thing? Yeah, let's be real. I'm literally the fastest talker on the YouTube, beside the Trisha Paytas and Jojo Siwa, which should be a competition one day.
This one is for boys and women system. With the content way both of
I will say that I have someone that sticks to my opinion. If I have an opinion, I'm pretty out of on it, unless I present it with good information and reasoning to switch that.
So if anyone out there wants to date you, I think we should say how to attract a Gemini man. A Gemini man is enthusiastic and full of life, never disappointing with dull moments. He is adventurous, humorous, and this makes him the perfect partner if a person is energetic and dynamic, and search for some laughter and fun.
Yeah.
Gemini men are naturally chatty and flirtatious, and you can meet them at public gatherings, conferences, and traffic jams.
That's a weird thing to say. You will never catch me in a traffic jam because I will not be in a car.
This man is impossible to cling to and need a partner who gives him enough freedom and space, followed by mental stimulation and variety.
Yeah, that's definitely, that's it. I cannot deal with clinginess. I hate clinginess. I don't like flirting to begin with. I like doing the flirting. I like a man who's gonna bully me a little bit. Like a morning that I was like, good morning, pumpkin pie. Your style is shining so bright today.
Says that your biggest ailment is a sore throat.
I wonder why. I wonder what could be caused that. Okay, for our last hopper, we'll talk about the future, right? Oh god.
Until December 18, 2020,
Why is it so specific? What's gonna happen that day? Oh gosh, okay.
there continues to be a wonderful, refreshing focus on your private world or intimate life, a possible deepening of a relationship or an increased understanding of your inner workings, a boost in your relationship with yourself. Your intimate life enlarges and expands, bringing you more joy and new discoveries.
I'm definitely finding a man this year. It's in the stars.
During this cycle, you learn to embrace embrace inner change in order to feel more empowered. There may be more opportunities to find support, financial and or emotional, but you should be wary of living on credit and borrowing too heavily for the future. During this year-long transit, it's time to grab opportunities that help you feel empowered and on top of your life. Otherwise, it's a strong period for opening yourself up to others and for feeling more confident about your emotional depths. This is a period when you can quite successfully purge yourself of some of your inner demons, guilt, and buried psychological problems. While there can be some reality checks at times, it's a powerful time for psychological growth.
Ooh! Oh, so there's like really good things coming. 2020 is gonna be a really good year for us. That's a really good way to end this zodiac video.
Ah, yes.
Alright you guys, well I think this was the Gemini two-faced makeup look. All complete! I had so much fun doing this zodiac makeup challenge today. I went into this not believing in astrology, literally in any way, shape or form, but coming out of his challenge today, after being right for filth, in the best way possible, I feel like I might be a believer and I definitely want to learn a whole lot more. Don't worry, I'm not gonna start basing my whole life decisions on the stars. I'm very much a believer in living in the moment. But after this, my eyes have definitely been open to a whole new world. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Click the bigger subscribe button and come join the sisterhood. I would love to have you in the family. And also click the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. This video sister shout out goes to Sister Woody and Sister Telmo. Thank you so much for supporting me with everything I do. I love you so much. If you want to be in my next sister shout out, don't forget to always retweet my new videos on Twitter. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you and your horoscope says that you'll see me in my next video. Bye!